knocked out S&D in 30 seconds.
Whoa, you're talking about the
wipe.
Wait, Meddling Squids that we're seeing right now.
No, the team that Shell is from.
Okay.
I haven't seen any Meddling Squids yet.
Splatted.
They got 2 wipes in a row and just scored the Rainmaker on port.
That's insane.
Yeah, and they did a really good job of stopping S&D from being able to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And they stopped them from being able to push together. We kind of learned from watching that set, and we made sure that when we push as a group. So let's see how Meddling Squids. We only have one of those players. Let's see how they compare. Because Shell was really powerful when we fought him.
Right. Let's see what happens here. Quarterfinals of Squidstorm 2016.
Here we go. Starting off on Moray Rainmaker.
Yeah.
Really fun game type. Moray Tower, sometimes undervalued map, but especially like this game type, where there's so many options to take the Rainmaker. There's so many ways to push, a lot of ways to flank. A lot of people think of this as an E-Leader map, and of course the E-Leader is great on this map. A lot of long-range weapons are favored.
You have to watch literally everywhere.
You have to watch everywhere, and once a close-range weapon gets in, you can cause a lot of destruction. We're watching a 10 attack right now, so we might get to see some of that flanking play.
And beyond just watching everything, communication being so important. So
yes.
Right, we're seeing like both sides are pickup squads, so they're not going to have a level of veteranship or like playing together so much. I mean, Blueberry and Sorbet, they have a couple of HM members, they have players with each other, but like how far can that go, really?
Yeah.
And that's especially important to know for this map.
Yeah, and also a lot of you got to realize that these teams have known that they are going to be teaming for a while now. Of course, Komodo and Shinka were sister teams, so we know how each other play, but at the same time, in order to make this a successful team, we did these accelerated training stuff, and a lot of these other teams have been practicing too.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're even the pickup squads and stuff. A lot of these players have played with each other before and have worked on stuff before. So you're going to see that come through.
But Meddling Squids, of course, having that one player that just came in, so that's going to be interesting to see how they play. So far, I mean, it's been kept in neutral for a long time.
Both teams are definitely going back and forth pretty well. 91 is, of course, not a strong push at all. We had the Zingzuka. Okay, there's the Zingzuka. There's the kill. So the special is useful.
Yeah.
All right, and there's a little bit of map control to push right now.
Yeah,
we
why
can
not?
see
Why not?
Meddling Squids push up. This is Meddling Squids that we're looking at, right?
This is Octopops actually looking.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Right, that's Octopops. All right.
Yeah.
And I believe we're going to see some points on the board. If they get it up to snipe, it's going to jump up into the 60s. Yeah, there we go.
And beyond that, okay, cool. So yeah, that's
all right. Octopops forced to back up. We got a blaster above him. Unfortunately, he backed into the wall. A little slip of map awareness right now, not knowing what his recovery angle was.
Yeah.
That is something that you do have to work on. In general, little things like that, you do need to not walk into walls.
Well, going to be given a third chance now in life here. Going to have to watch out for the couple players approaching their right
luckily that little flub didn't do anything too bad. Octopop's teammate were able to recover the situation. Rainmaker hasn't pushed much forward. And we still have a decent lead. It is a decent lead that can be shattered pretty quickly. The way Moray Towers works, the way the distance works, there's some spots where you can just jump up and score really quick. Blueberry Sorbet can't relax here. They do have to keep pushing, especially in Rainmaker. I think that the correct way to play it is to constantly push, to either slow push or go for the knockout, one of the two.
Right.
Which always means aggression. And right now the Rainmaker's taking Octopops over here to the left. I don't really know where the Rainmaker is, if it's going to maybe spin past it. His teammates are able to handle it. Octopops putting some pressure on the sniper, so that's not really a bad situation. And he is outshot. 3v3 situation though. I expect this to stay kind of neutral.
Okay. Well, Meddling Squids so far, I mean, they've stayed in the game for the majority of this match. And it looks like they just need one opening window, I think.
Yeah. Now,
they haven't got that yet.
Meddling Squids is able to take it to there. Nice kill. If Meddling Squids is able to take the Rainmaker to BS's upper overlook area, right above where we are now, if you stand up on the grate, you get 40. You get in the 40s. So that could happen very easily.
And I think that's what we're going to see the remaining 80 seconds of this match. Is constant focus towards the right, towards the left.
Right.
Towards the right.
Left, right. Yeah. But right now, that situation's kind of subsided.
Yeah.
We're going to see exactly what happens because when you have the Rainmaker for too long.
Oh, God. Okay. Nicely done.
Kraken.
Can you avoid the Kraken, though?
Yes. We're going to get out of there. We're going to get out of there. Nice kill.
Triple kill. Let's go.
That was very nice of Octopops. He safely just put his cursor where the opponent could be without overcommitting. Got the punish kill. He's going to be taken out here.
And they actually get to the 46-point mark. Just as you said, they actually go up the left wall.
Now it's going to be even harder for,
They can't just simply bring it up to the grate. They
Yeah,
have to go
exactly.
a little bit more than
Now,
that.
you can get it. There is a place where you can get 43 points on that grate, but it also means that you have to commit a little bit harder.
Right.
And now the Rainmaker's on their side of the map.
Yeah.
So they're also not able to bring it to snipe and get the free 60 points.
Okay, there's sub shell coming in pretty clutch right now. The kill on the Octo Brush, and now they're going to be able to get that Rainmaker and move it on up. Okay. So for them, they have 20 seconds left. They might as well take their time with it right now.
Yeah.
And wait it out. Like, to rush on a slim glimmer of hope, maybe wait it out and see if you get a better opportunity.
I don't know what I think of this Kraken. I honestly disagree with this Kraken because when you have the Rainmaker, your opponent gets free meters, so you need to be very efficient with your specials because the opponent is going to get extra specials.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that Kraken kind of pushed alone. Maybe
Right.
could have been used for like a Rainmaker to paint for the Rainmaker, get up to that 43-point mark. Not going to happen.
We didn't even have a perspective on the Rainmaker actually towards the end, so I'm curious as to like how that turned out. But either way, it wasn't looking like the most obvious deal for Blueberry Sorbet. It stayed very much in contention for the majority of the match, but either way, Octopop's going to pop off there and play a part in his team's victory. 1-0 is your score.
Awesome.
Yeah. So next game type. You're not Rocket, so you wouldn't know off the top of your head.
No, I could check Discord.
True, if it's not down, which I don't think it is anymore.
Oh, that's right, Tower Control on Flounder. Now, I'm pretty excited this is part of one of the round 1 maps because I have not played a Burst Bomb weapon all tournament. I don't have to play a Burst Bomb weapon here, but I can, and I kind of want to. So we'll see what happens.
Who are you guys playing against?
We're going to be playing against Club Resbit.
Club Resbit, if you're there, just keep your tabs out, man.
Well, I'll put it this way. If we get to do some exhibition matches later, I'm probably going to do Burst Bombs the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really want to use them on land. I suspect that they're going to be a lot better on land because when you throw a Burst Bomb, especially the new ones that cover more ink, the ink coverage underneath the enemy feet is instant. So I really want to abuse that. I really want to play with that. It allows for more control of enemy movement. It allows for more ink damage under their feet, so I don't need to worry about defense or bomb sniffer as much. It's really cool. So we'll see what happens. But I want to see how these players handle this. Now, Carbon Roller, of course, is, in my opinion, one of the best weapons in the game on Flounder Heights. The range of the primary fire just happens to paint everything perfectly. Yep. The burst bombs are able to control different parts of the map from very long distances perfectly.
Yeah, especially if you have your bomb range.
The instant kill is great for sharking on walls. Of course, the way Flounder Heights works is instead of like a lot of maps where your base is kind of the high point of the map, and you kind of move down. Flounder Heights has this giant structure in the center where it stops. It makes it kind of awkward for some long-range weapons. It makes it really good for close-range weapons to get up and over. That's why you see things. I think that was Toon that had the Neo Sploosh-O-Matic, a weapon you don't see often, but because of the nature of this map and the angles and the areas where close-range weapons just have the right range and are able to do a lot of damage, you're going to see...
We don't see actually any of the E-leaders hopping off either.
Yeah, a lot of teams don't like to play sniper on this map. Now, Tic Tac has said in his opinion that if you are perfect with the sniper, this is actually one of the better sniper maps. But if you have any type of flaw in your game plan, it's one of the worst sniper maps. So a lot of snipers just choose not to do it because, quad shooter, or not quad shooter, but quad non-sniper is definitely viable on this map. So you'll see some teams high level not run sniper here.
Right. Well, let's see what Octopops is one of the shooters for his team will be able to do here. Okay, spots at the blaster on the opposite side of mid.
Tower moving forward. Really good at Octopops to stay alive there. It can be really tempting to try to chase people on this map because you're not that far away with them, but you're a lot of steps away from them. That makes sense. You know what I mean? You do have to commit a lot to chase someone on this map.
Oh, goodness.
Gonna get taken off tower. 3v4 situation, not too bad. As long as his team doesn't mess up right here, there's not really too much chance of a counter push. We're gonna have Octopops, unfortunately, dying with 96 without a lot of special saver means you lose your Kraken, so you won't be able to use that for a push in the future. But, a lot of 96 players, the way they play now, they don't rely on Kraken. You know what I mean? The main gun has been buffed along with that Kraken nerf, so they can kind of just sit back, use walls, range and 2-shot kills, and then get the Kraken when it comes. So let's see what he does. Oh, he actually gets taken out by a
Okay, that's super interesting there. Up until this point, we haven't really seen Meddling Squids being able to aggress as much as they are right now.
Right. They did lose members in that push, but as far as in control goes, it looks like they may have gotten a lot of top control. I mean, you can see all this purple ink as Octopops moves up to the top of the map. You don't know who's sharking right now, although it looks like his team was able to handle the situation.
Yeah, no, they got away with it.
Yeah, we see some dead purple squids on the top.
And we're seeing some dead green squids as well.
Yeah, it looks like...
But they're still going. Only one person on there,
stopping the push. We might have one of those situations where people are going to try to jump to the tower. Let's see what Octopops does here to maintain control, because 49 is a lead that makes people get startled. Going to keep the pressure by Krakening now. Not going to die with it. Although he didn't push Tara with it, he maintained momentum, so we can say that's a pretty good use of Kraken.
And I think, given how this match has progressed, I'm sure he's perfectly fine. He doesn't really see Meddling Squids having this immense push all of a sudden.
Yeah, obviously, we see BS playing very confidently right now. Being able to use your special, just maintain momentum and keep up that confidence level, or the non-confidence level of the opponent is good. And Octopop's going to get out of that situation right there.
Yeah.
Another one of those situations where maybe online, he wouldn't have lived right there because he sees the blaster and moves back.
Yeah.
There's no latency, so the blaster's shot isn't going to be able to, kind of like come from the past and do something. So,
ooh, Kraken. Okay, this might be the start of something for Meddling Squids. We haven't seen an offensive yet this game, but the Kraken has been activated, but unfortunately had been taken out. E-Leader been pushed out of the tower, and I don't think they have
no, it's still a 2v3 situation right now.
Okay,
Not really sure where Meddling Squids is positioned, but they are able to continue pushing the tower. 3v2 situation.
But Butter has a great perspective, but I think he's pushed out by the E-Leader on the other side. Dynamo in a perfect spot, but he's taken out immediately, and that's everybody going out. So
if that Dynamo had swung maybe an instant later without showing himself, he probably could have gotten that kill. Meddling Squids kind of going for a little bit. All right.
Okay, never mind.
Is he going to stay alive?
Oh, okay. I thought he died, but yeah, that's the blaster staying alive, and for so long too, by themselves really.
Also, shout outs to Unleveled Gear and top 8 of Squidstorm 2016.
Yeah, my favorite. Yeah, I haven't told you I've like never leveled up any equipment ever.
Oh, I know. You're the one who plays Bomb Range 52 Deco.
Anyway.
This is why he sticks to commentary, ladies and
gentlemen. Anyway, Meddling Squids got to the 64-point mark. I think they have a little bit more coming for them.
Yeah.
It's been slow, but steadily happening for them. But they need more than slow and steady.
Now, there is a little bit over a minute left. So if this turns into a situation with momentum, we have Kraken on tower. We have a counter Kraken near tower.
One down.
One is going to die.
The 2v2 right now. Kraken beat Kraken on tower. And the other Kraken, both Krakens done. Still a 2v2 on tower. Will they be able to stay alive? E-Leader, I think, went down, but Opai is still going to stay alive, and they're going to be able to jump on in. Everybody coming on in.
There we go.
They get the lead at the last second. Meddling Squids, with 50 seconds left to go, all they have to do is hold on.
Now, the tables have turned. Blueberry Sherbet's been playing very passively, very patiently. Now they're going to have to be kind of desperate aggressors now. There's pretty much 30 seconds left.
But they're still going. They're still going.
Exactly. Meddling Squids is still pushing.
And best form of defense, right?
Yes.
20 seconds left, 30, and they still have multiple members on the tower right now. It looks like they should be able to close this one out at 19 points on the distance marker.
All right. We're going to need to see a miracle out of BS at this point to win this game, so let's see what happens. I'm kind of thinking that Meddling Squids is going to keep momentum here. Now, they do die. Maybe a little bit too much of a desperation push when they kind of had, lead guaranteed. But let's see what happens here because we have to get a lot of success.
Yeah. 8 seconds left. We do see a lot of green ink. Can they pull it off? Oh, he avoids the shots by jumping down. Will he be able to win this one? It's huge. It's huge, but he doesn't win. He doesn't win it at all. And I think that might be it. Meddling Squids should be able to take out, but no, it's the 2v1 right now. They're still pushing it at the 30-point marker. Overtime still going. Will they be able to clinch
very
it?
quickly?
Yeah, they do. Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness. They were so close to evening it up too. And with it being single elimination.
You know what? I really want Meddling Squids to not get discouraged from that because they did a very good job.
They did so good.
Exactly. Now, sometimes when you have situations like that, the way the set goes, you end up losing and you look back and it's like, man, it's just I felt like if we had just won that other game, it wouldn't have mattered. You can't let the fact like we could have won this game change the way you're going to play the next game. They obviously showed that they're capable of getting the push, knocking back Blueberry Sherbet, and getting control. They just need to keep what they did there and move on to that with the next match.
I don't know if you guys hear it, but the 20-second delayed audience applause for us. It's beautiful. I love it. Man, makes you think like what? Oh god, like the pressure that would happen if the crowd reacted live to stuff.
God,
that'd be too much, dude.
The players near us make noises.
Yeah.
The crowd makes louder noises, and they're not even that close. Well, I mean, they're right over there. I could hit them with like a stone or something like that.
You pick a stone as your weapon of choice. Okay, well done.
I mean, I'm not going to pick something deadly. This is a Nintendo game.
So, paper airplane. I don't have that good of aim, though. If I don't have good aim with 852 gal, I won't have it with the paper plane. All right.
Ooh, here's a game type I like.
Spasm toward mackerel. Yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah, this is a great game type.
2-0 currently the score. Only one game needed to clinch this away, but we've seen it before. We've casted over it before. We've casted over at least some of the members from High Card Memento, and we've seen them, whether it be in cage or in cage especially. We've seen some chokes before.
You know what, HM? HM is a really strong team. They've had a lot of good fundamentals for a long time. I mean, of course, they have roster changes and this, that, and the other. But yeah, consistency is definitely something that we've needed to see more from them in the past.
Yeah.
And I think that just talking to their co-captains and talking with some members and how they're approaching the game now, they've been trying to instead of just trying to make their strengths just work for them, they've been working on their weaknesses. You know what I mean? They've been trying to take training more seriously. They've been trying to target mistakes, target bad habits, and stuff like that. I haven't seen much of them this tournament. You know what I mean? They weren't in my pool, and I saw some impressive showings from them earlier in the tournament. Of course, beating 2 Moons, for example, at the beginning of the tournament. A lot of just focus and confidence out of the gate. So,
well, let's see if they can continue it and clinch their way into a semifinals match. Meddling Squids, I think they can do it. I don't know. Like, I think they have it in them.
I know. I definitely think that they're capable of it. They definitely showed that they were. And, of course, getting in the top 8, I think that, like, a lot of people's, like, mental strength, how fatigued they are.
Oh, nice
dodge. Oh, the carbon misses.
And gets the kill on the shell. Wow.
That wouldn't have happened online, but then the snipe. Okay.
So, yeah, I wanted to point out, I was seeing Seegers, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't think I saw that last game. Maybe I'm delusional.
Have we seen a lot of 52s on stream?
Okay, so last round, SRL versus Splatted, we saw 252s from SRL, 252s from Splatted. So, yeah, pretty much.
I think that we only fought, like, 1 gal. I mean, I know that,
well, I mean, especially for this game type, right?
Yeah, and I also know, yeah, exactly, especially for this game type. And I know that people who know a lot about, like, our team comp aren't going to pick walls against us, and they're usually not going to pick dynamos against us. It's things of that nature because it's, like, kind of like, well, let me just play this bad matchup, you know what I mean? The bomb range, the combined splash damage really does a lot of damage to walls, really does a lot of damage to certain weapons. So we didn't get to see much of it in tournament, but we will get to see it in places like this.
Yeah. Okay. Gets a little bit aggressive on that last time. They're going to play a little bit of comment. Let his teammate actually get rid of it. Okay.
Not gonna, he's going to get
nicely done.
The Carbon Deco stuck in the wind-up animation for the Seeker right there, unfortunately, for that Carbon Deco. But that's part of playing Seekers is being able to mask that startup. And he wasn't able to do it right there. Got stuck up on. See a bit of a lead here. Now, of course, Port Mackerel, the way this map works, this game can end 79 to 100. You know what I mean? Of course, we just found a wipe, so yeah, we're going to see the zone get painted. But this could be the last change of control of the match. We'll see how this goes. We do have Tenatech that's in painting by having Zuka. We have 52, puts a wall up, another wall going up.
Oh, but that wall
coming through. Actually,
wall is actually
BS is down on members right now.
Yeah. So that wall, the
Carbon's going to show up. There we go.
Up big for them. Shell going absolutely in.
Yeah,
and
Shell getting another
kill as well. 3 kills. Now 3 down for them, and Meddling Squids on the bit of a come-up. They should be at least.
That defense of Carbon Deco. Now, did you notice did that Carbon Deco take 3 shots to kill earlier?
And again, let's go!
The strength of that weapon on this map, being able to move down the street so fast, and being able to one-shot people around tight corners and stuff.
Yeah.
Carbon Deco, generally considered to be one of the worst weapons in the game, but
oh my God!
Situations like this.
Well, okay, I was about to say, like, that was a jump scare. That was a jump scare that happened.
Well, I guess it's like a horror movie.
Done. Dramatic violent voice.
Yeah, that's pretty much a nightmare having a Carbon Deco show up right next to you. But despite all that, Blueberry Sherbet able to take back the situation here. No points on the clock from
Sorbet, by the way.
What's that?
Sorbet.
Oh, I thought it was like that, like ice cream stuff.
No.
I'll just call them BS because I'm bad at pronouncing words in the English language. But we have 2 minutes left. One change of control can end this. This is Port Mackerel, but our audience is seeing what happened. Blueberry Sherbet's dominating a lot here. They're kind of pushing keeping the pressure back on Meddling Squid sides.
Yes! Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Octopops, 2 kills in a row, and that should be the zone for them.
Oh my God, there it is. There's the movie villain, the horror movie villain. Watch your left. Or he could stay there. Okay. No, he got stuck on the balloon. I bet he forgot that little inflatable.
You're right.
Yeah, getting stuck on a pillow like that can be really annoying.
Okay, but still going down to 52. With a good kill that at least stalls out the zone, but there's still not too much time left on the clock.
This is one of those situations where I really wish I could watch the gamepad because I want to see, the map control, how likely we are to see.
Right there.
Change of control. Oh, yeah.
Vaguely. We can see it.
Yeah, we can see it a little bit.
Okay. A lot of blue in them. But it's I mean, very even between the 2 teams in terms of being. So let's see what they can do with this. Oh, he is able to spot out 1 member. It's a Carbon Roller.
Carbon Roller's going to take up by the Zuka. Once again, the Tenatech able to charge special.
These 2 players need to do so much for them if they're going to stay alive.
All right, Blueberry Sherbet it pretty much has one more chance to take this game. Less than a minute left. Court Mackerel situations tend to be really slow, and they almost got a wipe again.
Everybody going down.
Yeah, I think that the chances of Meddling Squid winning this game just dropped by like a couple 100%.
Okay.
There's going to be lockdown for the next 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds. This is, Splatoon objective timer seconds. They go by so fast.
This pattern of seeing really promising showings, but unfortunately just not being able to get the final result in a single game, that's going to be it for Meddling Squids. Congratulations to them. A big round of applause for them if possible.
Yeah, of course. I mean, a big round of applause for any pickup team that can make it this far.
No.
Of course, a lot of the teams are, people who can make it, but these people who can make it are like really good players, really organized players.
Yeah.
And we definitely saw some strokes of success out of them in this set. So I'm not really sure, like, what exactly the situation is with them as a team. You know, if they're a pickup squad, if not a pickup squad, what exactly is going on. But what I can say is that they showed some promise, so if they keep it up, they can probably do things with it.
Yeah, for sure. And, yeah.